holiday scenes, things like that. You know, something fairly easy to steal. So we do see some of those things happening.
You also mentioned to me that domestic violence, you see an increase in domestic violence during the holidays.
Unfortunately, you know, a lot of times families have underlying issues. You know, maybe brothers and sisters haven't seen each other in a while. They have unsettled things from their past, and so they get together under the same roof, and you know, they're kind of forced to be in close quarters for a few days, and sometimes tempers will. And we do see a spike in domestics, particularly right after Christmas. Sometimes Christmas evening, maybe somebody didn't get what they wanted for Christmas and they're angry and begin to argue. And so the officers that are working Christmas Day and the next day usually have their hands full with this type of scenario.
Something you just mentioned, I used to be really uncomfortable leaving the house to go to work or, you know, to go anywhere, go out to dinner in the evening. At Christmas time with Present Tree, then we got a home security system. And you know, now I'm sort of feeling, hey, everything is secure. But how much of a deterrent really is a home security system? You know, you've got the sign outside, but...
Right. I think it's a wonderful deterrent because, again, criminals want to get in, commit their crime, and get out undetected. So if they know that there's an alarm system and if they break into this house, that alarm's going off, and the police are going to get notified and respond, they know they have very short time to commit this crime. They are looking to be able to commit a crime and get away undetected, and an alarm system is a detection system. So it does deter and hopefully will make someone go to someone else's house to commit their crime. You know, the one thing with alarm systems, though, they're only effective if they work and they work properly, and people remember to use this. You know, this is the basic, having the lock and a deadbolt and actually using them. Nothing's going to work if you don't use it. So locking the door, taking the time to do that, and then activating the alarm system are really good, important things for your home.
I know people who have them, and they say, well, I'm home, I never turn it on. But to me, that's, again, inviting a disaster.
Right, and you want to leave them on. I brought here just a simple magnetic window alarm. These are wonderful things to put on your windows. Someone does try to open a window, even when you're home, this is going to let you know that someone's trying to break in your home. It's also really great to put something like this on a door if you have small children, because if they try to go out, then it's going to alert you that the door has been opened. You know, the personal security alarm, these are other things that people can carry with them and activate if they should get into a situation where they need help and want to draw attention to themselves. And then I also brought in, this is a really cool thing for people to travel over the holiday. This is actually a door alarm, and what this does is it fits under the door at a hotel room, and when you have the batteries in it and activate it, if someone opens the door, it's going to depress this wedge, and it will emit a very loud, like 120 decibel alarm, which will not only wake you up, but hopefully scare the person away. Because while we want to see people like that arrested, mostly we want them away from us. But so this is a wonderful. You can get any of these things at most of the home department stores that, you know, sell building supplies and different things. I think we purchased all of these things right here in Lynchburg. So a variety of stores will carry them, and you can certainly find numerous different products online for safety and security.
I was just really impressed with that because I hadn't seen it. One thing I want to hit on, we don't have a whole lot of time left, but shopping online, the hazards of doing that. What are they?
The biggest problem with shopping online is sometimes you don't know exactly who you're dealing with on the other end. Making sure that you have the actual website, a legitimate business. Check it out before you do business. You know, go to Better Business, Chamber of Commerce. Check and make sure that these businesses have good reputations for actually fulfilling online requests. And then I recommend that people use one credit card for all of their online purchases, not a variety of different cards. If you have one dedicated to online purchases and there's a problem that comes up with it, it's going to be easier for you to track that back than if you don't see something because you don't remember which card you used. And the other thing, of course, making sure that people check those statements they get in, and make sure that every charge on your account is something you have made.
I wanted to touch briefly on the hazards of holidays, alcohol, being attacked. We hear so much about the date rape drug.
Right.
Do you see that? I'm sure you see that there's an increase in that during the holidays.
Well, again, the opportunity is always there, and if people are at a party drinking, being under the influence of drugs or alcohol rarely helps someone make better decisions. So we recommend people, as always, to use discretion, be considerate of.
Thank you for the sunshine. I just wanna Jesus for the rain.
Get the hit CD, The Christian Angels, Bring It to the Altar, with that hit song, Praise Your Name. Bring It to the Altar.